Divine ones. Ooh, child. Hey, y'all. Hey, Keisha. Y'all come on in, baby. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Now, listen. This gonna be for the ladies. Okay? This gonna be for the ladies. And I asked the Father, I said, Lord, be with me. Be with me on this message. Be with me, Lord. Because I know my sisters. I know us as women. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you ain't fixed your mindset all the way, I'm going to go on and tell you, you are going to take some offense to what I'm finna get ready to say. Okay? You gonna be a little offended by what I'm finna get ready to say. Yeah. Y'all hang on. Whew. I'm finna go in a little bit now. I'm finna definitely go in a little bit. Hello to all my divine ones that's coming in. I'm finna go in a little bit now. Finna go in a little bit. First of all, let me say, to those of you that follow me and y'all are like familiar with my children and stuff, I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because y'all, to those of you that's been following me, y'all know Kari is my youngest baby. And he is the baby that's always up under me. I can't never get rid of him. He won't never go with nobody. So Kari been leaving me. Kari been leaving me. Kari done fell in love with my mama, and Kari be leaving me. And Kari came home. Kari been gone since, what's the day? Friday. Kari been gone since Wednesday. Kari came home with my mama today. Y'all, Kari stayed home not even a whole 2 hours. Kari didn't even stay home 2 hours. And when my mama left, I could not hold him in here, y'all. He was gone. I was like, Lord have mercy. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you wish for. Because I felt some type of way. Because I was so used to pushing him off on her and trying to make him stay. Now I'm having to try to make him stay home. He don't want to stay. He didn't want to stay with me. So I felt some type of way about that. I did. But let me tell y'all now. So I just got off of a watch party with Bishop R.C. Blakes and Lady Lisa Blakes. And I enjoyed the movie. We did a movie watch night. And I enjoyed the movie. The movie, I learned a lot. And a lot of things came to the light. Saw a lot of stuff. I'll just say that. Saw a lot of stuff. But now some other stuff came to my attention too. And I said, Lord, I'm finna get on the video and I'm finna address that. Yes, Erica, I've been drinking my water, girl. Y'all can tell. I've been tearing this water up, baby. I feel good too, y'all. I feel better. But let me tell y'all, like I said, now, if you ain't, did all that work on yourself, you're going to take a little offense. You're going to take a little offense to what I'm about to get ready to say. But I'm finna say it in love now, because y'all know I love y'all. So I'm going to say it in love. Now, I noticed some stuff tonight. And it never really just dawned on me before. I ain't never really catch it before. And I figured out why I didn't catch it before. Because the mindset that I had back then. This always been going on, but it's the mindset that I had back then. So now I got a different mindset. Ladies, y'all know when you change your mindset, you notice things that you didn't pick up on before. And I'm going to tell y'all, one of the things that I done noticed and I done picked up on as a woman, looking at other women and then looking at myself, and I'm going to say we, so if you can't really take no offense, because I'm not going to be talking like I'm talking at women. I'm talking to us collectively as women. We as women, y'all ready? We talk too much. That's it. That's it. That's it. We talk too much, y'all. Oh my goodness. We talks entirely too much. We give out unwanted, unnecessary information. Can't stay on task. Can't follow directions. When somebody give a direction, we can't even follow the direction. We got to give a whole bite story. Oh God, the Holy Ghost help me up in here, because I feel it. I got to walk heavy. We got to give the bite story. Didn't nobody ask for all that. We don't need that. And I don't know what it is. I guess it's just the way God made us as women. But we gonna have to sit that to the side, y'all. We got to know when to sit that to the side, because that is ruining us. Do you understand me? And I can look back over my life and I can, oh child, how many situations that done ruined for me. And I want you as a woman to think about that. Think about that. Let me hook up my charger. Think about that. How many situations you done ruined? How many relationships you done messed up? And not just talking too much, but a lot of times you doing too much. You doing too much and you talking too much. A lot of this stuff, people would not even know about us if we just feel like we just got to volunteer information. We give the enemy. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about us as women. We give the enemy all of the inside information about ourselves. The enemy don't even know what be going on with you, but you just volunteer the information. You just volunteer the stuff. You just tell everything. You tell everything. You tell all your secrets. You just tell everything. You tell about all the people that done hurt you. You talk about all the, and I'm talking about us as women. We got to learn this lesson. We got to know how to hush. And then when you speak, that's what God told me. When you speak, let it mean something. Let it mean something. Be a woman of few words. And then when you speak, you know what? You should be so careful with your words and so choosy with when you speak and when you vocal that the room is just waiting to hear what you got to say. Don't let the room be saying, when is she gonna shut up? When is she gonna hush? Oh my goodness. People looking at their phone, people looking at their clock, looking at their watch. Yeah, I think I'm finna go. I'm finna head on up out of here. We talk too much, y'all. I'm sorry. When we get some instructions, we can't even stay on task. We can't even stay on task. We can't even do what the folk asking us to do. We can't even do what they asking us to do. Cause we can't just ask a question, or we can't just get to the point. We got to give the bite story. We got to talk about all this other stuff before we get to the point. Y'all know I'm telling y'all, can't get mad at me now because I'm a woman, and I'm saying we because when I tell y'all I was the same way and just recently came out of that. When I say just recently, I mean because my mindset changed and I learned how to hush and I learned how to be quiet and I learned how to stop trying to do this, do that. Show them this, show them that. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to show nobody nothing. But you know what? That's the society that we live in. That's the world that we live in. That's the world we live in. And we living like Bishop R.C. Blake says, we living with that broken consciousness. And I know I wasn't the only woman that was thinking this on the watch party. I wasn't the only woman that was thinking this, baby. But I said, now I got my little platform and I'm going to get up here and talk. And I'm going to get up here and speak it. Because it needs to be said. We talk too much. And then we talk about the man is this, the man is that. You told him everything. You told him. A lot of the stuff that man wouldn't even know about you had you not said something. Had you not told him. And he just sitting by, just taking it all in. He just taking it all in. He taking mental notes of everything you saying. And you know what? We talk about men, but one thing I admire about a man, he gonna sit back and he gonna collect all the facts. We the one getting one thing and want to make a whole life decision off of one little fact. Meanwhile, that man sitting back collecting all the facts about you. Do you understand me? He gonna find out what his mama think about you, what his daddy think about you, and if he love his mama, he trust his mama, and he respect his mama, he gonna honor his mama opinion. Women, mama say one bad thing about him, you done fell out with mama. Mama is estranged now. She's no longer the mama that you bond with and all that. Now y'all estranged. You ain't got nothing to say to her. Y'all ain't talked in 5 years. You done fell out with first cousin and everybody. I'm telling y'all because I done did this. And then and for those of you that have done this, for the women that have done this, are you with that man today? Are you with them? Are y'all still together today? And then if you are you happy? And this is not anything that y'all have to put in the comments or anything, but I just want you, we got to go look in the mirror. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We just got to go look in the mirror. And every woman got to examine her own self. We got to go look in the mirror, y'all. Let me hook up my charger. I got time, baby. A little car gone. I got time tonight. Y'all, let me hook up my charger. I got time. Let me see. Y'all hang on. All right. Mouth ruined my everything. Yeah. And you know what? I used to hear, I heard my grandma and them say that a lot of times. I done heard that from the older people a lot. That your mouth will run you. Your mouth will run you. As women, we have to understand that. Not just, that's for anybody, but I'm just particularly talking to women tonight. We have to understand that your mouth, it will run you. It will ruin you, and it will run you. It'll ruin you. It'll ruin you. And then like we just I'd be like, Lord, help your daughters. Help your daughters, Lord. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. We got to get it, y'all. Because you know what? When you get it, watch and see how much better your relationship's going to be. Watch and see how much better your life going to be. When you get it, when you stop taking offense to it, like how I used to do. Like if I would have heard this message 5 years ago, I would have got fire red mad. I would have got upset. Who she thinks she is? Talking about I talk too much. I don't talk too much. And furthermore, demonstrating the point. Still talking too much. And going off saying I don't talk too much. I'm just demonstrating part of the problem right there by showing that I'm talking too much. And I'm telling y'all, at some point, as a woman, you have to mature. You have to mature. And you have to realize what part you playing in all of this. Because yes, the man is this. Yes, some men do this. Yes, some men do that. Yes, some men need to get their life together. Yes, some men still grown boys. Yes, some men, they still playing both sides of the fence. Yes, some men this. Yes, some men that. But what about you? What about you? Can you look back at that situation? Can you look back at that relationship, that old relationship or that old marriage Let me tell you something. This what separate the real women from the little girls. Can you look back on that situation and say, this is what I messed up? This is where I messed up at. This is where I dropped the ball. Because he wouldn't even knew that about me had I not ran my mouth. Had I not opened my mouth and said this and said that. Had I not gave out unnecessary information. Had I not did this and did that too soon. Had I not emasculated him. Had I not. And I'm going to tell y'all, one of the main things a lot of things stuck out to me from that movie. But one of the main things that stuck out to me was when the guy was talking. It was like a preacher or somebody she was watching on TV. And he said, like, if a man ever say to you that you treat me like a little boy. Don't talk to me like a little boy. Don't talk to me like that. If a man ever say that to you, bye. Just go, cause you done lost him. You done lost him. You done messed that up, baby. I ain't gonna say you can't come back from that, but it's hard to come back from that. Because once you done emasculated that man, once you done talked so much till you just done beat him down, and he say that to you and say, don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like I'm a little boy. Don't talk to me. Don't try to run me. Oh God, I'm getting deja vu just talking about it. Don't talk to me like that. You can't run me. Don't try to run me. See, one thing I done learned as a woman, I don't care if he is making a mistake. I don't care if sometimes you just got to shut your mouth. You got to be quiet. And you got to let him see that he making a mistake. You got to let him see that. Because as a man, he got to find his own way. He got to find his own way. And he got to know how to do that without you. Without you. Because every man got the ability to do that. God put it in him. But see, I heard Tony Gaskin say this. We try to be his God. See, that's where you mess up at. You trying to be that man God. You can't be God. You can't be God. And then we walking in this masculine energy. We emasculate men. We buying them clothes. We feeding them. We providing the shelter. We being the protector, the provider. That will never work. That will never work. That will never work. If a man cannot feel like a man, this, you know what, that made me think about the movie Soul Food. Y'all remember the movie Soul Food? And I was smaller. I was a young girl when that came out. And I used to wonder when I watched that movie, like, why did Liam get so upset? Why did he get so mad at Bird? She didn't really do nothing. Why he got so mad with her? But now being who I am and having the mindset I got, I understand why he was ticked off. I understand. Because that was emasculation. That was a prime example of a woman emasculating a man. Not allowing a man to make his own way. To go out there and get it on his own. You cannot try to do it for him. I don't care how much you love him. I don't care how much you feel like you know what's best for him. He is a man. He is a man. And he got to get out there and he got to get it on his own. And if he make mistakes, you got to let him make them mistakes. And you got to hush. And I was that woman. Y'all ain't got to say nothing about yourself. I talk about me. That's why I say no woman should even take offense to this. Cause I was this woman. I was that woman that felt like I knew it all. I knew it all. I'm the consultant. I'm the advisor. I know everything. You don't need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do it like this. You need to do it like that. And then when he didn't do what I felt like he should do, I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm upset. Thinking, oh, okay, he ain't treat me the way I want to be treated. And you know what? As a woman, some of us as women and some of y'all as women, you need to go back on some of these relationships and ask yourself, was he really treating you bad or did you just not get your way? Boom. Boom. Was that man really treating you bad? or you just didn't get your way. He wasn't playing by your rules. Yeah. Because that's what it was a lot of the time with me. It was my way or no way. It was my way or the highway. And if I ain't get my way, and just the fact that I can sit on this video tonight and tell y'all this and be honest, that's a sign of growth right there. That's a sign of growth right there. And then a lot of times you think you ready for something and you not ready. You not ready. You think you ready, but you're not. So for those of you that are single, God take you through that season. He take you through that season because God want to show you stuff like this. So when you get on a date and you sit down with the next man, you ain't going to get on that date telling your life story. You ain't going to sit down at that table telling the man about how you went through such and such with the other man. You're going to listen. And that's what we got to learn how to do as women. We don't listen. We talk too much. I love y'all. I'm doing this in love now. I'm doing this in love. I love y'all. But we talk too much and we don't listen. We listen for what we want to hear. Glory be to God. We listen for what we want to hear. Like they say, the way to a woman's heart is through her ears. Like a man knows how to say the right words and this and that. A lot of time the man don't even be saying the right words. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. A lot of time that man don't even be trying to say all that. You just listening for certain things. And when you hear one little thing, you take that and run with it. And that man wasn't even saying all that. But you just heard one little thing and you done took that and ran with it. And see, a lot of these men relationship coaches, they can't come at y'all like this. And they can't tell y'all this because they a man and they don't understand how it is to be a woman and what we do as women. But I'm a woman and I can come at you with this because I'm a woman and I know how it is to be a woman. It ain't always that man. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. Sometimes it's us. We listening for what we want to hear. That man ain't even say all that. He ain't even do all that. We romanticize stuff. Stop romanticizing stuff. It is what it is. It is what it is. I done did it. Romanticizing, blowing stuff up for the gram. Blowing stuff up for Facebook. Blowing stuff up. And you know it ain't all that. You know it ain't. Stop giving him unnecessary points. Stop giving him credit he ain't even earned. Stop giving him points he ain't even earned. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm talking about not talking too much, but this just flowing into other stuff. Because we do this as women, y'all. We do this as women. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm a woman and I done did it, so I know. And all I'm really doing is telling y'all about me. Telling y'all about myself and the type of woman I was. Then I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't romanticize stuff. Why you shouldn't blow stuff up to be more than what it is. Because y'all know you blow stuff up because you feel like, oh, they watching. She watching. Baby mama watching. The ex watching. Such and such watching. So me and baby doing this. We doing this. We doing that. And you know, behind closed doors, it is not all that. It is not all that. You know, behind closed doors, he in his phone. You can't even get a conversation with him because he's so into his phone. Or either y'all both sitting there looking in y'all phone. You're not really doing behind the scenes what you putting out in front of the scenes and on social media. That's not what it really is. Now, sometimes it is, but the majority of the time it ain't. I'm just being honest with y'all. It ain't. We romanticize and stuff. And I'm going to tell y'all why you should not romanticize stuff. Because when stuff comes out to be what it really is, you feel like a fool. You feel like a fool. You looking like a fool and you just feel stupid. You feel crazy. And you feel like, let's just say you done find out what type of man he really is, but the public don't really know yet what type of man he really is. Because you done romanticized it to be this and that. Because you done blew it up to be this and that. Now you find yourself living a whole big fat lie. A whole fake big fat lie. Because now you got to keep up this image that you done put out to everybody when you know that ain't what it is. But you got to keep that up because you don't want everybody to know that you was lying. You don't want everybody to know that you was blowing it up, making it seem like it was this and that. But that ain't what it really was. And a lot of times you don't want the other woman to feel like she don't want. Child, let that mess go and find your purpose. And as women, we got to stop being in silent competition with other women. That other woman is not your enemy. I can tell y'all, baby, because back in the day, I done hated women guts. A lot of women ain't gonna say this publicly, but I will because it's gonna help somebody. I done hated women guts about a man, like Tony say, by a musty man. Done hated women guts. And that woman was not my enemy. And that's what I'm saying to y'all. That woman is not your enemy. I was my enemy. I was my own enemy. I was the one that was hurting me. I was the one that was giving the enemy all the information, all the ups, all the secret information about me. I was the one. And then as women, like I said, we talk too much and we'll tell the man. Yes, I'm going to put it on YouTube. We'll tell the man about, you know, when we was like inappropriately, you know, touched and stuff as a child. You go into all of that stuff. You should not be telling him all of that. Do not tell a man all that type of stuff. You need to talk about that with your counselor. You need to talk about that with your therapist. Talk about that with a life coach. Talk about that with somebody that you can trust and somebody that is a professional and can handle that type of situation. Do not get on a date or you meet a man and you start telling him about that stuff. See, a lot of times as women, we looking for a man to rescue us. Don't be looking for him to come rescue you. That's your job. You got to rescue yourself. You got to heal from that. You got to deal with that. So when you meet a man, you free to love. You ain't coming with all that toxicity. You ain't coming with all that brokenness. But see, because you have not taken that time to heal and work on you, when he come, you just glad to have a listening ear. And then there you go. Diarrhea at the mouth. Diarrhea at the mouth. And you thinking this man, how can he care and he don't know you? And then as women, we got to stop thinking that a man has the same heart that we has. Men are biologically completely different from us. They do not. And I'm telling y'all, God had to. I learned this and I came into the knowledge of this being alone and being with God. God say, look at a man and look at you. He is not the same as you. He don't think like you. He don't love like you. He does not have the same mindset that you have. He think y'all thinking on two completely different levels. It's like apples and oranges. And see, as women, we go into situations with men thinking that this man, he thinking like you thinking. He love like you love. He care like you care. No, he don't. They're going to be too real for some of them. They're going to be too real. But I had to speak on it. I had to speak on it. I'm like, Lord Jesus, am I the only one that see this? I'm the only one that see what's going on. No wonder. No wonder. And you know what? We a lot of women are complaining about men, these men in this generation. But you know what? It's going to keep going on. It's going to keep going on because I'm looking at the women and I'm like, as women, we so easy to take advantage of. We so easy to take advantage of. It's like a lion and the gazelle. Like, how you gonna tell the lion don't hunt that gazelle? Like, don't eat him. Don't do that. You shouldn't do that because you should care about the way the gazelle feels. Like, you should care about his feelings. Like, don't you know he got feelings? Lion don't care. Don't care. He gonna do what he was biologically programmed to do. You just got to make sure you got your ducks in the row. That's what I'm saying to the women tonight. You make sure you got your stuff together. You make sure you done heal. You make sure you understand the game that's being played. Oh, because if you didn't know, it's a game that's being played, baby. It's a game that's being played. Don't let nobody fool you. And if you think it ain't no game being played, game probably being ran on you. If you saying ain't no game being played, it being played, it just being ran on you. You know what? Even if you don't understand all the rules of the game, if you just be quiet and observe, you will always win. You will always win. Because one thing about the enemy, if you give him enough rope, he will hang his own self. If you give him enough space, he'll self-destruct. He'll expose himself. But when you go into the situation and you're talking, and y'all know how we do as women. Somebody ask us one question. You on a date with the man asks you one question, and you done talk for an hour straight. I'm a life coach. I know. I see it. I see this. I see this. Do y'all understand me? That man asked you one question. How long you talked? You done talked the whole day. He ain't been able to get nothing in, but and you and you just because you thinking you care, right? So he should. No, he don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care, baby. Unless y'all in a relationship and he has extended that to you, that he wants to be exclusive. He just wants it to be you and him. And, he's made that declaration to everybody and to you, and y'all done did that, or either y'all done got married, or he's got to be done did something. He got to be done taking some type of action on his own, not something that you told him to do. Okay, he took this action on his own. And see, this is what I learned too as a woman. You naturally have power. Oh, y'all, listen to me. The devil lied to us so much. The devil done lied to y'all. He done lied to me for so long about who you are and what you walk in, baby. I'm finding out, baby, we got some power. Do you understand me? As women, we got power. We have influence. And I'm going to tell you, when you come into this, you look back over your life and you think about certain situations, and you'll be like, man, if I would have did this or did that, like you, I know I got some men up here. But I got to say this now. You, I'm telling you, like once you master that, see, that's why God wants you to take some time and be alone with him. Because God want to show you how to master your power, how to master what you got. Your power ain't in you talking. See, when you talk, you giving out power. You giving power away. It's leaving you. Virtue is leaving your body. You giving it out. That's why you got to be real careful about your words. Your words in your speaking. Now, see, I speak for a living. Okay, I do it for a living. But when I'm not doing this, when I'm not speaking, I'm quiet. I'm quiet. And I talk so much in doing this, I don't be want to talk nowhere else. I'm quiet. I'm listening. I'm the observer in the room. I'm watching. And have I always been that person? Nope. I'm talking about with being around a man or being around men. No, don't go in that room trying to be seen, trying to talk, trying to do this, do that. No, be quiet. Just observe. Just watch. It might be some God, the Holy Spirit, trying to tell you about it now. But when you go in talking, you just giving your power away, giving your virtue away, just giving it away. Then when you go on a date with a man, you don't even know. who this man is or what he's about or what he got going on. Or I've seen somebody say something about a mystery. This man is a whole mystery. He a whole mystery. You don't know. And how can you know if you talking? How can you find out what's what if you talking? So much stuff get by us, y'all. And we go to talk about the man and the man this and the man that. But you got to take some responsibility, queen. You got to take some responsibility in this. We just be talking entirely too much. We incriminate our own selves. We incriminate our own selves. And how many times as a woman, you done told some information that y'all ain't got to answer this. But how many times as a woman, you done volunteered some information that didn't nobody even ask. He didn't even ask, or whoever you talking to didn't even ask. You just felt like they ought to know. You just felt like you needed to tell them. You needed to read them. You needed to give them a piece of your mind. Your power is in your silence. Your power is in your silence. Be a woman of few words. And then when you do speak your words, let it mean something. Let it mean something. Because, boy, I saw that tonight. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? So we need to address this. I know we up here for something else, but you know what? We need to address this. Why, as women, we can't stay on point? Why, as women, we go all around the topic? Why, as women, we can't follow directions? Why, as women, do we talk entirely too much? Why? And then we wonder why we being torn to pieces, ripped to shreds. Because you're just giving your power away. You just give it away. You just give it away. And I'm not always talking about going to bed with somebody. I'm just talking about your energy, your attention. You just give it away. I'm telling y'all, a lot of things that catch your attention and you think about, you ponder on it all day. You think about it all day. It run by your mind all day. A lot of that stuff ain't got no business being on your mind no longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to tell you something about a man. A man is not going to sit around and ponder and think about you like that. Okay. He gonna think about you, but he gonna be up taking care of his business, doing what he need to do. Is you taking care of your business, doing what you need to do? I'm telling y'all, I know how we are. I know how we are as women. The man smile at you and you done already started planning the whole wedding in your head. You already know what color your wedding dress gonna be, the bridesmaids gonna look like this and look like that. And that man probably already married. Or got whatever going on. We gotta understand our power that we walk in as women. The power we walk in as women. When you walk in that power, you embrace that. And it's not a cockiness. Like I was saying in the healing and self-love course that I teach. It's not a cockiness. Self-love is not selfish. It's not like arrogant. No, you actually humble. It's humility. You humble. You just know who you are. You just know who you are. And that's attractive. That's attractive when you know who you are. That's attractive. It's not a cockiness. It's not an arrogance. It's not any of that. It's not anything negative, but it's just humble. Just humble. And your spirit is just pure. You love people. You love God. You smile. You got good energy. You just pure. You just clean. And you just show up happy. You show up happy. You ain't like the way I used to be. Baby, let me tell you, don't nobody want to be around that. Because I be looking at women now and I be like, that was you, Toya. That was you. Okay, just like you don't want to be around her, then nobody want to be around you. Just mean as a rattlesnake. See, We got to address that. We have to address that, y'all. We got to address that. Like, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? And then, if a man has something, even if you look at it in your sophisticatedness, you look at it and you be like, ugh, ew. If he like it and it make him happy, respect that. Respect that. Don't down talk what he got, belittle him for what he got because it ain't what you got. You see what I'm saying? Like, be happy for him. If he happy and he like it, be happy and like it. That's another mistake I saw in the movie. That's another mistake that we make as women. We meet a man and we look at how he living, and if he ain't living on the level that you living, you try to get him up to the level that you living. Now, if he see that, if he see how you living, and he naturally want to up his game and come up to that level, but he got to do that on his own. You can't do that by buying him the same type of car you got. You can't do that by making sure he live in the same type of place you live in. You can't do that by, and if he like to go to a certain restaurant and eat a certain type of food, and that ain't your style or whatever, compromise. Miss Too Unpredictable said, what's the topic? I just joined. Basically, I'm talking about women and how we talk too much. How we talk too much. Yes, drip boutique, or by trying to dress him. Yes, that's another thing the lady was doing in the movie. Trying to dress him. Buying his clothes. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I know where this about to go. I know where this about to go. I know what about to happen off in this thing, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't care how dirty he is. The movie was Everything But a Man. Everything But a Man. That was the name of it. But I was like, no, baby. I know how this about to end. I don't care how dirty, how dingy he look, baby. If he like it, you love it. If you're gonna be with him, now you could suggest that, you could kind of finesse your way in with that. I think it is on Netflix. I'm not sure if it is or not, but it's got Monica Calhoun in it. Everything But a Man. But you can kind of like finesse it a little bit and kind of make, like small suggestions about him changing the way he dressed and stuff. But you can't just come in all manly and just buy the man new clothes and be like, wear this. I'm telling y'all, our power is in our silence. It's in our silence. The more we can learn to be silent, and it's okay to talk, but just when you talk, let it mean something. Let it mean something. Let it mean something. And you know what? Even with your kids, I'm learning that. Even with your kids, a lot of times that's why our children don't take us serious. Because we doing all that talking. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to whoop you. I'm going to do this. I'm doing. No, you ain't going to do nothing. You know you ain't going to do nothing. And them children know you ain't going to do nothing. They know you just talking. But see, if you mean what you said when you said you was going to do that, and you really do get on you some behind when you say that, they know when mama say that, mama meant that. Mama meant that. And you know what I'm learning? The way we are with these children trickles over to the way we are with men. The way you raise your children and the way you are as a mother, that trickles over to the way you are with a man. Like vice versa. They go hand in hand. Because if you just tell your children stuff and you're not a woman to your word, you don't do what you told them children you were going to do, 9 times out of 10, you the same way with a man. You the same way with a man. You told him if he ever cheated on you, you can't be with a man that cheat on you. He cheated and you still there. Because you tell them children, if you bring us a F home, I'm going to get on your behind. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you let them get by with it. You let them get by with it. Because I just love them. I just love them. I know how we do. I just love them so much. That's my baby. You know, I can't do them like that, or whatever we be saying. All that goes into being a woman of few words. And when you do speak, be a woman of your word and let it mean something. I remember I took a training with Ruth Monroe, which is Dr. Miles' wife. And she was talking about that. Like the way a woman is supposed to run her house. The way a woman, you know, the way you run your house, you gotta take control of that house. Like if you say something, if them children hear you say something, and we gotta buckle down on this, y'all. Me myself got to buckle down on that one, because when you say something, your word should hold weight in that house. Your word should hold weight, and it's not a fear. It's not that your children fear you, but they should just respect you. They should respect you as the queen of that house. Mama said these dishes got to be done. They got to be done. Mama said these clothes got to be washed. They got to be washed. Mama said the trash got to be taken out. The trash got to be taken out. And same way with that man. I can't come. No, bro. I got to get to the house. I can't come in after 12. I'll holler at y'all. I got to go. I got to be home for 12. A woman come up top. No, baby. Baby. I take my own picture. You don't know my wife, baby. I take my own picture. And see, like I said, it's not a fear. It's not any of that. It's just a respect. But you know what I learned? Ain't nobody gonna respect you, queen. Ain't nobody gonna respect you. You gonna be hollering back, I don't get my respect. They don't do that. Ain't nobody gonna respect you until you walk in that first. You got to walk in that. You got to love you. You got to respect you. And you got to put your foot down. And you got to say no. No, sir. That ain't gonna fly. And then another thing I learned, and you know, this is from self-education. I talk about this in my course too. You got to educate yourself. This is, you know, just information, knowledge that I learned from, you know, just taking time off from dating, and taking time off from being in a relationship, and just educate myself. Taking courses and getting trainings and booking sessions with life coaches. That's what we got to do as women, y'all. That's what we got to do. You ain't got to try to figure it all out by yourself. It's people, God got people out here that's, you know, that's what their gift is to help you. To help you learn. To help you understand what you've been doing wrong so you can fix it. So you can be happy. And that's all I've been doing. I'm a woman just like every other woman that's on this live right here, on this video. I just got that knowledge. I got that knowledge. And y'all know, one of the coaches that I listen to is Doc Reed. And his saying, what he say is how he say it. He said your favorite relationship coach coming to you one more again or something like that. I love Doc Reed, y'all. But he say, telling you what your daddy didn't tell you and your mama didn't know. And that's what it is a lot of times for us. Daddy didn't tell us and mama didn't know. So you got to get this knowledge. Now, if you grew up with brothers, you had brothers that were talking to you, letting you know about men, letting you know about, you know, what's what, or you had a daddy that talked to you, then that's great. That's great. But a lot of women, you like me, you ain't have that knowledge. And you just out here, like they say, just out here. You just out here, baby. And the thing about it, this is your heart that's on the line. So you playing trial and error with your heart. Your heart getting broken. Over and over and over. Why? Because you thinking that men are like you. Because nobody sat you down and told you, baby, this is a man. Okay? This is a man. He is built different from you. I see that right now, y'all. If we look at our children, we can see that right now. I look at my son and I look at my daughter. And I look at how she is in the house. And I look at how my son is in the house. And I look at how my son just don't care. He just don't care. But my daughter, she like, yeah, you really just gonna throw that down right there? And I just swept right there? Or I just cleaned that? Don't touch that. And he just... Just don't care. They come, him and his brother come through, horse playing, just tearing everything down. Built completely different. Completely different. And what we drop the ball at, we don't take the time to learn that and understand that and respect that. He's a man. He's not going to think the way you think. And you got to respect that. And you know what? A lot of times with us getting hurt and us hating that man, stop hating that man. Stop hating that man because you didn't know the game. Stop hating that man because you was out here without the knowledge. And he was just doing, like they said, what a man gonna do. It's up to you to know and understand that. And if didn't nobody tell you that and teach you that, you got to go and invest in the knowledge and learn that. Learn that. I'm telling y'all, boy, it's gonna save you a whole lot of heartache and pain. I'm telling you. It gonna save you a whole lot of heartache and pain. Yes, that's where a woman's influence come in. Yes. And a lot of revelation I got too from Cherie Gaskins and Tony Gaskins' book, A Woman's Influence. Y'all make sure y'all get that book if y'all ain't got it. You listen to the audio book on Audible, or you can buy the book, the actual book, A Woman's Influence. That's a good one. Because I'm telling y'all, the power that we have as women, it's in our influence. And it ain't got nothing to do with what you saying. Ain't got nothing to do with what's in your bank account. Ain't got nothing to do. And now I help people become entrepreneurs. I help people become life coaches and start businesses. Become entrepreneurs. But you know what? That has its place. As a woman, we can't lead with that. You can't say, I'm a boss. I'm an entrepreneur. And I done been that woman. Oh, on this, on that. I get it out the mud. I do this. I do that. And maybe you're not an entrepreneur, but maybe you running your 9 to 5. You working your 9 to 5. And you running up a check. Yes. R.C. Blake's father-daughter talk. Yes. That's a good one too. But whatever you doing. I did a video about this on my YouTube channel. Queens don't lead with money. One of the things I heard, and see, y'all will hear me quote different people because, like I told y'all, I done read the books. I done took the courses. I done got the knowledge. You got to get the knowledge. One of the things that I heard R.C. Blake say that really stuck out to me. He said a queen, one thing about a queen will pull up in a Rolls Royce. Cause queen got bank now. A queen will pull up in a Rolls Royce, baby. And she'll get out that Rolls Royce and she'll sit down on the curve, on the corner, and have a conversation with a homeless person. Shoulder to shoulder. So you see, like God wants you to be blessed. You can be blessed, but don't lead with that. That ain't got nothing to do with your value. That ain't got nothing to do with who you are. It's your heart. It's your spirit. Do you love God? Do you love his people? That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you valuable. Your heart. Your spirit. It don't come from your possessions and what you got. But see, when you have a broken consciousness, when you have a warped view of the world, and you know, you just ain't, your mind ain't been transformed. I done been that woman that's on, you know, you out there and I do this and I do that, and yeah, I ain't like these other women. I take care of myself, and I could do this and I could do that. That's one of the worst things a woman could say. That's one of the, you setting yourself up for a complete failure. That's one of the worst things a woman could say. But see, that's what I'm saying. We be doing all that talking, and we thinking that we racking up points with that man, but you really just incriminating yourself. Like you just giving it all away. Like it's going down. From the moment you start talking like that, everything start going downhill. And if he stays and he continue to, you know, like entertain you and stuff, it more than likely gonna be, so all this stuff that you bragging to him about, he gonna be trying to use that to his benefit. And how can you blame him? Because this is what you lead with. This is what you putting out. You might come across a man that be like, look, I don't want that. I ain't interested in that. I don't even want to talk about that. I appreciate it. You know, you don't even bring that up. And I mean, I'm just not interested in that. I'm interested in you. I want to get to know you. That may come up, but I'm telling y'all, the generation we in now, you're like, all right. All right, you make 6 figures. All right. And they're going to be subtle with it, too. They ain't going to come out and ask you now, because they done got smart with it. They just go to complaining. When a man just go to complaining about his problems, talking about how his car keep breaking down on him and all that, he finna get ready to ask you for something, baby. Okay? And we gonna tell you, gonna get ready, because he finna get ready to ask you for something. He go talking about his living situation, talking about how they tripping at the house, his roommates tripping, his mama and them tripping. Baby, he finna get ready to ask you for something. He finna get ready to drop that thing on you, baby. He finna ask you for something. I'm telling y'all. But he just buttering you up. Then he gonna drop that on you. I done seen it too many times. But a lot of the time we be done gave him the impression. That we the one. Are you giving him the impression that you the one to ask? Because if he don't get the impression that you the one to ask and you don't play that, if he done picked up on you don't play that, he ain't gonna ask. You might get one every now and then that's bold enough to bust through all that and ask anyway. But 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna ask. I'm tell y'all something else I done noticed about men. Men are really good with like picking up on your aura, like your spirit, like your thoughts really do precede you. Like your thoughts go out before you. What you think about yourself and what you feel about yourself, it go out before you. Like, let's just say you get out your car and you start walking in the grocery store, or you start walking in the bank, or you going wherever. Like every thought that you've been thinking, it's like when people are walking by you or they coming up, if they in tune with that, they pick up on it. He can pick up on it. So if you was just looking in the mirror talking about how much you hate your skin and how much, you know, you hate your hair and if I could just, you know, get rid of this roll or get rid of that or just all that stuff. And I had to learn this, y'all, instead of just saying, you know what, I love my rolls. Yeah, I'm trying to lose them, but I love them. I love these rolls. Because right now, these rolls are part of me. That's a part of me. And I love my rolls. I love my spare tire. And I dare y'all to say that. I dare you to say that to yourself. Whatever it is, that's it, insecurities. Whatever it is you've been doubting about yourself, you've been insecure about, whatever it is. For me, it used to be my forehead. I'm like, ooh, I have a big old forehead. Whatever it is, say it. I love my forehead. I love my rolls. That's it, baby. I love my rolls. I love my spare tire. I love my little butt. I love my little chest. Love it. Love it. Cause one thing I learned, if you criticize it, you're gonna attract other people that do the same. If you love it, you're gonna attract other people that love it. So your thoughts go out before you. They go out before you. And a man is really good. Most men are really good with picking up on that. They can pick up on that. This is why you may notice sometime. Do it ever seem like you keep attracting the same type of man? You like, I know it done hit me before. I done been like, I know y'all didn't know one another. Like, y'all working for the same team or something. Like, what going on? I mean, it's scary sometimes, y'all. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth now. It be like, whoa. Whoa. I'm talking about it be the same scene, just a different person. You know what that is? That's you. That's you. And they gonna keep being the same until you change. I don't care if you go to Antarctica. I don't care if you go to Australia, baby. You gonna meet you an Australian grown boy. You gonna meet a grown, whatever you is, that's what you gonna meet. That's what you gonna meet. Why? Because your thoughts go out before you. They go out. You sending that out. You sending that out into the universe. You sending that signal out. So I had to learn that. See, I thought, I'm dropping some real truth on y'all. I thought once I got divorced, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm divorced. I'm good. I ain't got to worry about that no more. I'm good. Okay. Start dating. Start doing this. Start doing that. Okay, I'm good. No, baby. No. It was the same thing. Do you understand me? It was the same thing. And I quickly realized that I needed to change. See, once you keep me man after man that's still the same, I'm finna let y'all go because it's late. Once you keep me man after man that's still the same, you got to come to a conclusion within yourself. You got to do a reality check. And you got to look in that mirror and say, now what's going on with me? Because there is a common denominator in all of this. These men do not know each other. I don't think. They don't know each other. What's the common denominator? Me. And I used to hear my pastor say this all the time. She said, you can go wherever you want to go, but you cannot get away from you, because everywhere you go, you're going to take you with you. So you might as well fix you. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. If y'all ain't hear nothing else I said, just be quiet. Just be quiet. And then if you is going to talk, be direct. Get to the point. And then hush. Because I done seen people start talking, man. And I'm like, that's a good point. I be right there with them. I be right along with them. And about 5 minutes in, I'm like, Lord Jesus. I was with them the first 2 minutes, baby, but they still going. See, we got to know how to, as women, we got to know how to give an impression on people and then get out the way. If you going to speak and you going to give your impression on people, give it and then get out the way. We get this thing as women to where we feel like, if we feel like we really talking our stuff, and we feel like we really talking our stuff and they really resonate with what we saying, we really start going in. No, you need to get your point and then move. Unless, I'm telling y'all some real stuff. Unless it's an event where somebody paid and traveled and came to see you, and they went out of their way to hear you talk, and they came to see you. If you say something, get to the point, be heard, and move out the way and be quiet. Because we mess a good thing up. I'm telling y'all, we mess a good thing up because we be talking so much. And I know as women, it'd be hard for us to be quiet, man. I'm a woman. I understand that. I know it'd be hard for us to be quiet. Once we open up and we get to talking, a lot of us, we don't know how to stop. But we got to learn. We got to learn, because if not, Lucifer gonna keep getting us. He gonna keep getting us, baby. Just like he got Eve, he gonna keep getting us until we learn how to be quiet, stop talking. That's how Eve got messed up, standing up there talking. She ain't have no business talking to that serpent. She ain't have no business. You're talking too much, and you done messed around and failed. You done messed around and sinned because you're talking too much. That's how all this stuff got kicked off. And God said we got to put it to death now. We got to learn how to be quiet. I love y'all so much. I am Latoya O'Keel. Like I said, this was in love. This was done in love. This was done in love. I just had to talk about it because I'm like, goodness. All right, let me get off of him before I furthermore prove the point, because I'm doing a lot of talking. I love y'all so much. Y'all go to my website, IamLatoyaO'Keel.com. Click the link in my bio here on Instagram. Click the link in the description if you're going to watch this from YouTube. And take my free life coaching 101 masterclass. If you aspire to be a life coach, I want to help you start up your coaching business. So take that free masterclass and I'll help you get started. Okay, go over all the information inside of the masterclass. I love each and every one of you queens so very much. If y'all are not taking the healing and self-love course, you need to get on that, because that's going to help you learn and grow as well. Like I was saying, you got to get that knowledge. So go get that knowledge, queen. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.